is it about this thing called love? Yeah, and why we never let it go.
What up, squad? MizzyWorld here to do a music shout out / a project review for a super dope ass R&B artist from Philly but currently based in motherfucking South Carolina. Name is Anthony Lyric. The project name is 4247. Now, like he tells you at the beginning of the project, where he introduces himself and introduces what the project means to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like he says, 4247 kind of represents where he was when he created the persona of Anthony Lyric, and he finally, I guess, broke through to himself about what type of music he wanted to make for his fans and how he wanted to go about that. That was super dope to me. I thought the project was super dope, so let's just get into the review. Gang. Now, the first thing that stood out to me when I heard Anthony Lyric's project 4247 was, you can really sing, bro. Like, and I say that because a lot of people, like when I talk to people about music nowadays and they talk and they name off the list of people that they listen to that sing, you feel what I'm saying? They usually say people like YFN Lucci or PNB Rock or A Boogie. And I just be like, them niggas can't sing for real, for real. They rapping melodies. Like, bro, you can really sing. Like, my man Eddie Adams from New York, he can really sing. My young boy Hayes from West Philly, he can really sing. Anthony Lyric, you can really sing, bro. And I appreciate that shit because a lot of motherfuckers be getting this shit confused, but you're a true R&B artist with a beautiful voice, bro. You got a dope-ass voice. Now, the next thing that stood out to me was the beats. You feel what I'm saying? The beats you chose to go in on weren't really, to me, typical R&B beats. Now, don't get me wrong. You did throw in a couple, like, I think it was one old school, like, sample that you threw in there. But for the most part, it was like it was just a new sound. It was an R&B sound, but it was a new R&B sound. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't like New Jack Funk, but it was like a bit of old school mixed with new school, mixed with pop, mixed with funk. Like, bro, the beats was dope as shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just listening to them, and the way you approach those beats were perfect. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you were so entwined with the way you wanted to approach every beat and every track, you feel what I'm saying, and have it put off a certain vibe and a certain feeling. You are definitely in tuned and entwined with that part of your artistry. You feel what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, what was my favorite track on the project? That's a hard one because I fell in love with a few different songs, from Don't Matter to New Thing to what's the other one? Leave. Those were some bangers to me. But the one I gotta run with is Round and Round. Round and Round is my shit. When the beat drop on Round and Round, that should be like, that's my shit, you know what I mean? Let's play a little of that. Gang.
You go round and round, it takes you round and round, make it go round and round, spinning round and round, make it go round and round, it takes you.
Thing that stood out to me about the 4247 project was something that I kind of touched on in the second one. That's like the second thing that stood out to me was the continuity from the lyrics and the beats to the features and the vibe to even your fucking interludes. Like, when I'm listening to your interludes, I'm like, yo, this shit fits perfectly with the picture that you're trying to paint with this project. You feel what I'm saying? A picture of you being you putting out the music that you want to put out, and you staying like 10 toes down with that concept or that vision that you have. You feel what I'm saying? And I just felt as though that was beautiful, because continuity is something that a lot of these artists miss on their projects because they're just looking for hit after hit instead of trying to paint a beautiful picture with their projects. And I feel as though with 4247, you painted that picture perfectly. Maybe not perfectly, but I definitely got the picture. So in conclusion, y'all, this was a great overall project in my eyes. Your voice was dope as shit on this joint. This sound that you bring in is so dope. It's not exactly a Bruno Mars sound, but it's definitely the Bruno Mars route of bringing back a sound or bringing a new sound back into R&B and pop. And if you stick to the sound, bro, is gonna be bigger than you could ever imagine. And I'm the one that's doing your first music shout out, and we might hold our first interview together, so I can't wait for that. But as far as what would I give it out of 5 stars, I give your project 4 out of 5 stars, simply because I don't want to give you 5 because I want room for you to grow with your projects. But you definitely laid a strong foundation for your music career to build off of, and you laid a strong foundation for what your fans can look forward to in your future projects and the sounds to look forward to in your future projects. So I can't wait for your future project, bro. I can't wait to do the interview with you. Stay tuned to that, MizzyWorld fans. MizzyWorld fans, until then, check this brother out. His name is Anthony Lyric. He's on SoundCloud. His project name is 4247. Check him out ASAP. He's not based in Philly no more, but he's from Philly, so it's still Philly. Support Philly. Somerville to South Carolina? Gang.